Vanderbilt is going to South Carolina as only 5.5-point dogs. What? What? Now, we talked about South Carolina in the preseason, and it's like, okay, you are missing a lot. A lot. I mean, the NFL talent, ridiculous. DJ Sanders, uh, Kyle Kennard, Tonka Hemingway, Demetrius Knight had a great
Yes.
week one, in his rookie year there in the NFL.
Eman Worry, the safety.
Nick Warry. I mean, the list goes on and on. Debo Williams. The list goes on, man. But Bam Martin Scott. Can we just keep listing guys that are gone?
They had another DB too that was really good. It's gone as well. I'm blanking on him.
So I'm just, yeah. And Vanderbilt, dude, was not incredibly high on them heading into the season. But why do I keep doing that, CD? Why do I keep doubting Diego Pavia and Eli Stowers and Jerry Kill over there being the best analyst apparently in the entire country?
Criminal. He's
Unbelievable.
wait, let me see this. He's chief consultant to the head coach.
Yeah. So he's literally has his hand all the way up his ass.
It's like, Clark Lee, you do the
willing
defense.
this Vanderbilt team to 6-win games or 6-win seasons. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think Vanderbilt could win this game. Like, South Carolina has not shown me that much, to be honest. Not calling this the week of the dog, because, look, to pick this game, I will take South Carolina minus 5.5 and feel terrible about it.
Yeah.
I do think while people are quick to criticize Lenore Sellers' start to this season from a statistical standpoint, like, what is Vanderbilt going to do to physically tackle him? I know you look at the common opponent, right? That's the first thing some Vanderbilt fans go say. Click, clack, click, clack, click. Oh, did you see Vanderbilt absolutely whoop Virginia Tech? Okay, yes, I did. All right. Football is weird, okay? Football is weird. You do have to use that as a significant part of your data when analyzing these two teams. I think South Carolina, like, playing in their stadium, it is a nightmare, man. That is Bryce Williams. Well, that is one of the most underrated places to play in all of college football. I don't like South Carolina here, but I'll lay the 5.5 and feel pretty terrible about it. Now, here's the question, though, CD. If Vanderbilt wins this game, actually, I'll let you talk about it first, but just know my follow-up question is going to be, then where are we at with Vanderbilt then in the SEC?
Clark Lee lifetime extension. No.
Literally.
No,
but like not. But
yeah, he'll fall into like a spot where he will fall into a Mark Stoops kind of role where it's like, yeah, I guess that's more long term, not about this season. But real quick, I do. You talked about it. The transitive property is great for middle school math. It's fantastic. We love that. It is so hard to do in college football, and I understand they were literally a week apart, and Vanderbilt was even on the road, and they dominated. And guess what? South Carolina came back, like followed up their game against Virginia Tech, and they got outgained by South Carolina State at home. What are we doing? You had 2 punt return touchdowns. No, I know it's Beamer ball. So I can't even discount you for that. So it's like, yeah, I whatever. But I'm sorry, you didn't have 2 punt return for touchdowns. I'm mistaken there. It was a turnover on defense, whatever. But I'm sorry. The reality is though, it's just hard to do that. And I did it last week. Week 1 Broncos. Don't let it happen again here. I like South Carolina minus 5.5. I really like that coaching staff there. I know Diego Pavia is a stud. I know Cedric Alexander's a really good football players, but they capitalized on big explosive plays against Virginia Tech. That was a huge reason why they opened that game up, right? And they also did stop the runs and they contained Kyron Jones. I do think that's going to be a different kind of animal to tackle in Sellers. I expect Faison and Attaway to get going at home. they're not going to sleepwalk against Vanderbilt. I think everyone understands exactly what they're getting into. Well, not understands. I think they are ready and willing to prepare like they are gearing up for a legit football team when they are playing Vanderbilt and Diego Pavia, because you cannot sleep on him. You talked about home field advantage there. That is a tough place to play. It's going to be a night game. It's, 7:45 local time there. But my, oh my, this is such an interesting game. We had to throw it up here to talk about because I think it's fascinating. And to answer your question about if Vanderbilt does win this football game, yeah, man. I mean, you got to put some respect on their name. And the nice thing is they're going to have a couple of games against Georgia State, who they lost to last year, and Utah State, where you should be 5-0 going against Alabama, right? Just like last year and all that
Yikes.
stuff. So it's a really tough stretch at the end for Vanderbilt. Alabama, LSU, Missouri, Texas, Auburn, Kentucky, and you finish with at Tennessee. So that's not ideal, but this is a massive game. You're trying to get to 6 wins. This is a huge spot for you to put you right on pace for that 5-mark win and just steal one more in conference play, and it'll put you right there. So, but theoretically, if you beat South Carolina on the road, like I have no reason to believe that you cannot compete in those football games, especially against your Missouris, Auburns, Tennessees, even Alabama, all that stuff, like with what you can do schematically and the playmakers you have on both sides of the ball. So that's where I'm at.
It's not that you couldn't run the ball last year, but like it looks like you might be able to run the ball a little bit this year
Is this Vanderbilt?
as Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty scary. That's pretty scary, man. Here's what Vanderbilt like is in a unique situation right now, CD. If I look up Vanderbilt scores on my computer right now, which I did a little bit ago, just to pull up, the box scores, the first thing that comes up is ACT scores for Vanderbilt.
Oh God.
When I look up Vanderbilt stats, Jared Vanderbilt is what pops
Oh
up.
God.
It's bad, all right?
And that's with a computer, by the way, that has a ton of college football research on it.
Oh,
Anyways,
my Google is
it
just
should know better.
it's Googling and boogling over college football. Like, make some noise here, Vanderbilt. Prove me wrong, man. I want to see Vanderbilt be awesome at football this year. I would love to see that. I would love to see a 9-win Vanderbilt team, right? Back in the days when you had Jordan Rogers and Matthews, and like it's a good ball players. Who's the linebacker? That's a D coordinator for Virginia Tech. I don't even remember, but get some dudes on that team. Found ways to win ball games, man. And it just makes the SEC like in a landscape in a conference where like the quarterback play is not significantly great from top to bottom. Diego Pavia elevates this team. When you have one of the top quarterbacks in the SEC, yeah, I said it. Diego Pavia is playing like one of the better quarterbacks in the SEC right now. You can win almost any game that you are in, which is wild. What a time to be a Vanderbilt fan right now. What a time.
Well, to go off that point too, like you look at the SEC landscape, South Carolina and Vanderbilt have two of the top quarterbacks in this conference. So that is, first of all, a recipe for chaos, right? Come October and November, which is fantastic for us as college football connoisseurs. But yeah, this is awesome, man. I selfishly rooting for Vanderbilt probably as a non-party, non-biased, looking for chaos in the SEC. But South Carolina also understands what they need to do in this game. I got them -5.5.